Full connection there.
That's good defense by KP.
That's a three.
That's good defense by KP. We'll live with that because he's a superstar, you know? What's going on, guys? It's Steve. We are about to watch the Houston Rockets beat up on my New York Knicks, man. Now, I'm not really sad about it because I think it's a good learning curve to be beaten up like this without Melo so the younger people know what they're doing. But it kind of gets me upset. Oh, my gosh.
Out on the right side.
James, why is it that James Harden always has to do my Knicks dirty? Every single time he plays us, it's either Steph, it's either James, it's either Russ, it's either LeBron. And even back then when I was younger, it was Kobe, it was Paul Pierce. Like, why do you have to do this to my Knicks? But now is the case where, like, honestly, I think this is good that this happened because we were so uppity and we were doing good. And then we got a reality check last night against the Rockets. But it's a good thing because it's only going to make us better, man. I personally think Courtney Lee played solid defense on James Harden. It's just James Harden went off in the third quarter, which I think he had like 19 points or something ridiculous. And he only had like, I think, 7 points in Courtney Lee. So they should have played Courtney Lee on him more.
Harden at the buzzer. James Harden.
You see what I'm saying? Every time, buzzer beaters, dunks, crossovers. Everyone likes to play well against the Knicks, which I understand because it's Madison Square Garden. But it gets me mad because it's my New York Knicks. Please lock him up, lock him up. That's where we're going to struggle.
Beautiful connection there.
That's good defense by KP. That's good defense by KP. We'll live with that because he's a superstar, you know? James Harden's going to make those tough shots, but we can live with that. Look, great defense by Courtney Lee, man.
Stops on a dime.
It's just, I think when we put Midalinica on James Harden is when he went off in the third quarter. But it's good because it's going to teach him, the more experience you get, you know what I mean, the more experience you get, especially against star players like this, of James Harden caliber. It's a good thing.
Up the floor after getting two, and it's a 14-point lead. Harden steps back and drills that one.
I think they're definitely put together in a way that.
But one day, man, I'm telling y'all, one day, it's a good pass. I'm going to tell you this real quick. One day, the New York Knicks, instead of getting beat on by all these star players, are going to turn around and say, like we did when Melo was here, in his earlier years here, before Phil Jackson ruined everything, we started beating up on everyone else that was beating up on us because Melo started to go off on people that were disrespectful to the Knicks, hence Derrick Rose, LeBron, etc. I'll tell you this right now. One day, Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks are going to be able to beat up on every single superstar. And that includes James Harden. Because he did this against us in the preseason, too. Good pass. You have to do his dirty like that, man.
Harden the other way. Harden to Ariza. Thomas goes for the fake, and Ariza nails another three-pointer.
Yeah. It's crazy. I could sit here and act like it's all painful to watch my Knicks lose, because it is. But I'm so used to it, and it bothers me so much that I'm used to it. It hurts more that I know I'm used to. Like, look at this. Really, James. It bothers me more that I'm used to the Knicks losing than the Knicks losing themselves. Because now the losses are like a learning curve for the Knicks. That was a great hesitation from Runner. I'm not going to get hyped for you. That was a great hesitation. That's off. I just want to see one miss, Dawkins. One miss, please.
Mike, I mean, he's a terrific defender. He rebounds. His size is able to see over the defense.
Yeah, our pick and roll defense needs to improve slightly. But I mean, you know what? My voice just cracked. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I'm mad. I'm not, because I'm used to it. But I'll sit here and tell you this right now. It's a good thing that my New York Knicks lost last night. It's a good thing. The reason why I say that is because we were so high. We beat the Cavaliers. We were doing our thing. Porzingis was going off. And then we play the Rockets, and we get spanked by like 20. I think it was like 22 points. All right. So James Harden goes off. He has 19 in the third quarter. That's fine. But it's a good thing because if you notice, when Courtney Lee was guarding James Harden, he was playing good defense, and James Harden wasn't going off like that. I mean, he was passing still, but he wasn't dropping like 40 on his head. But when we put Nidalinica on him and then Jarrett Jack on him, that's when he started to go off. So we really have to be careful with our matchups. Again, that's a problem that I think we have with Jeff Hornacek. I don't really think he's that great of a coach, but, you know, whatever. This is his first time coaching without Melo. We'll see what he's going to do. But I can't be mad, man. You know, I'm happy. I am mad at James Harden, though. You don't have to do my Knicks dirty like this every single time. You don't have to. But for some reason, you want to. It is understandable because you're in New York City, whatever. But, yeah, man, I can't believe that. And did I tell you guys this? So I was going to do a lot of in real life, you know, like me going to basketball games because my stepfather has season tickets. But if you guys don't know, he gets season tickets to the Nets, not the Knicks. Every year he does this. Now, I still go to Knicks games every year. But every single year, he gets season tickets to the Nets, not the Knicks. I don't know why he does this. I try to convince him to stop and just to get the season tickets to the Knicks. But that's what he does, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. But anyway, this has been your man, Steve. Man, I'm out of here. Peace.